Nowadays, people are always griping about their jobs. They feel unappreciated, unsure about their job security, and obsolete. They never know when they might be laid off and/or replaced. There are oodles of workers who live in fear of getting booted out for simple reasons like coming back from lunch late or having to stay home with a sick child. This has led to more and more people looking to shore up their incomes in less conventional fashions. It's led many to start their own home businesses, and the internet is their platform of choice. In a world where corporate downsizing is now common, many feel that salvation lies in starting an internet business. Some say, just in case, and others feel that they've had enough of living on the whims of others, including bosses, managers and supervisors, who can tell them when to go to lunch and when they can go home. Surf the web sometime and you'll see just how many individuals have started their own internet business. Seriously, cyberspace is loaded with them. All it takes is an idea, and human beings are chock full of really good ideas, solutions to common problems. Let me give you an example. There's a website where a housewife is making a great living selling custom knife sets. She was basically a working mum who'd come home to care for her sick child. With no college degree, she decided to start her own at-home internet business selling something she just happened to know a lot about: custom cutlery. She started this business with less than $100 and looked at it as just a way to bring in some extra money. After a year it turned into something huge, and now her husband works with her and it's their only source of income. You have to admit, that's pretty darn sweet. And it all started with her passion for kitchen cutlery and the knowledge that she'd picked up over time. Many times, people think internet businesses are all big conglomerates, but actually the internet is a great leveler. It allows stay-at-home mums and average people to be able to start with little or no money and work their way up to compete with the mega corporations. When you think about it, on the net no one knows whether you're a large company or just some guy in his basement with an internet connection. In fact, it doesn't matter. What does count is whether you can answer a person's need and answer a question with a product that solves a problem. That's it. And with that, the internet has become a boon in time of strife for all those who are willing to learn and grow. You too can begin an internet business if you really want it. A close friend of mine started her business by making custom children's clothing. She uses her sewing talents and creativity to make an honest living. Now she just has to keep up with the various orders. The bottom line in all of this is that you can never get canned from your own business, and your success is completely dependent upon your ingenuity and your ability to create and market a product that people want. And here's a case in point. Now, viewers of a certain age will remember the pet rock fad, which was in the 1970s. And what you may not know is it was invented by this guy, Gary Dahl, and it was done in response to a need. There were lots of people who lived in apartments or rented accommodation who weren't allowed to keep pets. So he came up with this idea that you could keep a rock as a pet. There was generally nothing in your lease that says that you couldn't have a rock as a pet, and he released it around Christmas time in 1975, and it only was around for about 6 months before the fad wore off, but in that short time he became a millionaire. The rocks cost him only a few cents to buy. He added a few more cents for packaging, which was bought in bulk, and he sold them for $3.95 each. And he went on to, as I said, make $1 million in 6 months. So it can be done. And this was done in the days before the internet, when he had to go out and buy the rocks and package them up and ship them out to all the stores. And this video series shows you how to take ideas and turn them into a viable business that's going to get you noticed in the marketplace, and the rest is up to you. Information is what drives the web. More accurately, the search for information is what drives the web. When you start surfing the internet, querying search engines and looking at various websites, you usually have a question. Think about it. When you go to a search engine like Google and type in a search term, you're actually asking the internet search engine a question. For instance, when you go and type in something like how to get rid of acne, or acne cure, or get rid of acne, you're actually asking the question, how do I get rid of acne, right? This is the usual application of search engine queries, and we do it all the time. The search engine results, called SERPs, answer that question by giving us a list of websites that have the information relevant to answering your query. And you can see for acne cures there's a whole lot here. And when you think about it like that, you'll quickly realize that the basic reason the internet thrives and grows is to answer questions put to it by hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. In the answers to questions are businesses, product sales, fortunes made, and the opportunity to answer and supply information about a topic. It could be anything, however, the process remains the same. In order to start an internet business, you must think this way, and as a result, your idea will be the answer to a question put forth by many. Most people go into business to make money. Having a clear picture of what product or service they're going to present via the internet is necessary in order to be successful. Having a business model plays a crucial role in achieving that goal. The type of environment in which a firm operates, as well as the type of changes that it faces, also play important roles. The internet stands to establish new game strategies for businesses. It renders existing bricks and mortar strategies obsolete, while creating opportunities for wealth creation via the web. Taking advantage of all that the internet entails involves conceiving and executing a good internet business model. Such a model must not only have the right components, but also the right linkages between them and its environment. It must also have a degree of resilience and flexibility to take advantage of change. In this video series, you'll find all of the factors and options that will allow you to go from internet business newbie to a level where you can conduct business effectively via the internet. Before we go any further, let me just give you a brief introduction to the history and terminology of the internet, along with the key segments of the internet industry. You see, the terms internet, the web, and the World Wide Web are often used interchangeably, but they're not the same. Now, the internet is a vast system of computers that are connected by high-speed communications lines and which can understand the IP/TCP protocols. The World Wide Web? Well, this is linked content that is accessible via the internet. It's written in HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it's viewed through a browser like Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, and so on. And it uses the HTTP, which is for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, which is the World Wide Web standard. In addition to the World Wide Web and HTTP, there are 4 applications that operate on the internet. And these are email, which stands for electronic mail. There are discussion lists, otherwise known as news groups. There's FTP, which stands for File Transfer Protocol. That's how you can transfer files from your computer to a web server. And finally, there's remote login, otherwise known as Telnet. Companies in the internet infrastructure are found in one of 11 market categories or profit sites, which are grouped into 3 segments. You've got users, suppliers, and communication service providers. Users are divided into information servers, e-commerce companies, brokers and agents, service providers, and market makers. Suppliers, well, they are content creators, software suppliers, and hardware suppliers. And finally, communication service providers, they're divided into backbone operators, ISPs and OSPs, and last mile providers. Now that you know all of this, don't panic. You won't need to know a lot more than what each of these terminologies refers to, not how they work or how you can get them to work for you. You'll be dealing primarily in the browser interaction and FTP categories. Now, these sound hard, but if you can program your digital recorder, you'll be able to work on the web quite easily. Even if you can't program your recorder, with a little study, you'll be able to get a website up and running pretty easily. Everything today has been streamlined, with results being the priority and not programming acumen. Of all the business models presented, one of the most popular and considered the best business model is the information-based model. While we go over all four categories that sell via the internet, you'll notice that one of the best, fastest growing models involves the dissemination of information via audio, video, and written media. A popular form is all digital, with no physical products to store, ship, or keep track of. A digital product has an infinite shelf life, can be downloaded at the convenience of the buyer, and never needs service. It's universal and easy to set up and maintain. All you need is a website, an idea, and the ability to produce, or hire somebody else to produce, the product. Through affiliate marketing, creating the product is not even necessary. The only thing an affiliate needs is knowledge of internet marketing, which is both for sale and freely supplied all over the internet. Blogs are the new website of choice on the internet. It used to be you would set up a static website. Static websites display the same information for all users with no interaction or dynamic change happening on the page. The page is usually an HTML or text page that remains the same until the entire site is updated. Static sites are considered Web 1.0 and are difficult to manage when sites get large, and they're equally difficult to keep up to date. They are, however, cache-friendly and are quick and easy to put together. Most people have moved on to dynamic blog pages which can be updated all day long. The index or sitemap for the site updates automatically as information is added to the site, and with some blog platforms like WordPress and Blogger, it also notifies search engines and the many Web 2.0 sites that something has changed. Because of this, blog platforms have become the ideal and most popular format for websites to be built on. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the ways that you can make money from the internet. E-commerce is what drives the product and service markets, both digital and non-digital, on the internet. If you have a product to sell, you can get a lot more traction by setting up a store on the internet, taking orders via your website, and then delivering to the customer who may be miles away or even in another country. And this can be set up for you to sell both products and services, and there are several different types of business model that you might want to follow. And the first one is business to business. This is where your products and services are only relevant to and only for sale to other businesses. Then you've got business to consumer, and this is where your business sells products or services to the consumer at large, who in this instance can be down the street or could be on the other side of the world. Then you've got consumer to consumer, and this is generally via online auction sites like eBay. And this is where you advertise as a non-incorporated, non-business entity and start clearing out your garage and listing things for sale to other consumers. Then there's what's known as the intermediary models, and these are basically affiliate programs where other vendors pay you a commission to sell their products for them. Then there are the community-based models, and this is where you're part of a large community of like-minded individuals and your business or your niche is only focused on that particular group of people. And it's pretty much closed to all those outside of that community, and a lot of networking takes place within that group of people. Now, local networking groups and local chambers of commerce fall into this category. And then there are content and information providers, and these include writers and webmasters, and also people who answer questions on sites like forum sites, Yahoo Answers, About.com, and Wikipedia, and so on. And this is where you go for answers to specific questions that you may have on any topic at all. And you can wind up a customer if your question is answered with the need to buy a product or service to solve your dilemma. More and more of these types of websites are popping up, and this kind of business is generating a great deal of money for the site owners. Here are some proven ways to profit online, even if you're a total internet newcomer. There are 4 main areas in which people tend to gravitate when they try to make money online. And the first one is affiliate marketing, and there are lots of different programs that can fall into this category. Selling information products with master resale rights or private label rights. Online businesses which are automated, and they're popular because you supposedly don't have to do much besides marketing, and this often proves to be the hardest part of making a success with this business. And then there's network marketing or multi-level marketing, otherwise known as MLM. Let's talk about affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing in a nutshell is that you're marketing for other people. You're given a unique link and it goes through to the vendor's website. When customers go there and buy, you earn a commission. The typical commission runs between 30 and 75%, with 50% being the average amount. The key to success in affiliate marketing is to drive the right or targeted traffic to those pages in order to get high conversions. There are no web page skills required, and you're provided with everything you need to start making money in a few minutes. Everything is set up for you with affiliate marketing. You simply need to remember to keep the traffic targeted. In order to excel at affiliate marketing, you'll want to add other methods besides straight-through marketing and driving traffic straight to the offer. And this is where most people start when they're working online. Then there are information products. People are always looking for information. It doesn't matter in what form the information comes. It can come in audio, video, it can be articles, ebooks, and so on. You can provide information products via affiliate links, or you can set up your own pages with turnkey information products. You can either make commissions with the former, or keep all of the money with the latter. There are products available that have master resale rights, otherwise known as MRR, and private label rights, otherwise known as PLR. Now, they're very similar, but the main difference being with master resale rights, the people that you sell the product onto also have the right to sell it on and make a profit. Whereas with private label rights, you can sell the product on, but your customers can't. That's the main difference. Either way, what you get is a package in a zip or compressed folder, and it comes with images, your website setup, and an index HTML and thank you HTML pages. You need to be able to know a little bit about HTML to work through Notepad or an HTML editor to tailor it with your information. What you do then is upload it to a server or a web host via FTP, and then your sales pages are live on the web. With these type of product, you control how much you sell the package for. So be sure and read the rights file provided with the package so that you know how you can sell it. And there's always a file that tells you what you can do with the product, and it usually breaks down something like this. You can either sell it at a certain price, you can add it to a membership site, you can give it away for free, or you can take it apart and use it as articles. The benefits of having an information product business is that there's no inventory to buy or store because the products are digital and stored on your computer or on a website for downloading. After the customer buys your digital information product, you can redirect them to a page to download that digital product. Information is bought and sold all the time, and with MRR and PLR products, you get to keep 100% of the money. You can also control how it's distributed, and you can also build a list with the products. As you market to your list, you'll find that people will buy from you, over and over again after buying from you the first time. Once you figure out what the market, in other words your list, is buying, you can then find other products and market them for continuous income, because people are always looking for information. And then there are online businesses or BizOps, BizOps standing for business opportunities. And these online businesses are replicated flashy websites with claims of exorbitant wealth without doing too much. Now, you've probably stumbled across a biz-op, and their pitch is usually a little work for a lot of income. It is possible in internet marketing, and it's quite doable, but these types of businesses are very flashy, and it can be good, but you need to know that there's still a lot of work to get them going, and this is usually in the marketing area. BizOps usually fall into three main areas: travel, information products with master resale or private label rights, and education and training. While the pitch will be how easy it is to make a lot of money, the overall idea is to sell the business opportunity itself. And when you first go into this kind of business, make sure you look at the products first. You should be able to use the products that the business provides as well as sell them, because that's where you'll make your money on a constant basis. You need to be careful because most BizOps are focused on selling the business to people, not the products and services of the company. BizOps want you to believe that you can make the most money by building a huge team, and this may be true, but what they don't tell you is it can take years. If you join and need to make immediate money, you need to look at the viability of the products and services, not just the BizOp itself. It all comes down to marketing, and if you can sell the products, you can still make a good amount of money. You simply need to know what the deal is behind the hype. And finally, there's network marketing. Network marketing has gotten a bad rap. It's also known as MLM, or multi-level marketing, and because of the company Amway, it has a credibility problem. Most MLM or network marketing companies are offline companies that have come online. And when you sign up, you're a distributor, and through you, the product is sold. What you then do is to recruit other people to sell the products for you, and they recruit other people, and so on, and everybody takes a cut. And this structure is called a downline, and basically what happens, as you can see on the diagram here, somebody recruits you, you go out and recruit other people, they recruit other people, and so on. Everybody sells the products. At each stage, everybody takes a cut. And the whole idea is that eventually you'll be making so much money out of the cuts that you're getting out of what everybody else is selling that you won't need to sell the products anymore. You can just simply sit back and the money rolls in. And that's the theory, and it does work in theory, but it's not as simple as a lot of these MLM companies would have you believe. For the business to be successful, it must have a good product to sell and not just the BizOp portion of it. And these are usually focused in the health or services related end. And this is a long-term, slow growth business model. In order to be successful, you need to love the product you're selling and know that no matter what the sales hype says, it takes a couple of years to reach a certain point, and that in the meantime, you're selling physical products. This is not a quick hit, fast influx of cash type business, despite what you might be led to believe. You need to sell the product first, and the business opportunity should be an add-on or an oh by the way portion of an MLM business. Long-term residual income is the overall goal of this business, so you shouldn't be dependent on your downline, which can grow and contract as people come and go. Network marketing comes with confusing compensation plans where large numbers of people are needed to become distributors in order to depend on the downline. And this takes a lot of time, and the big money will come in years of work, not months or days. Again, you can only build a large customer base from which to pull distributors, and the only way to get customers is if you can speak honestly about the benefits of the products and services that you're selling. What you should do is pick one or a combination of these 4 types of businesses to build your business base. These different avenues or products and services can be incorporated into your overall marketing plan. For instance, your list may come from an MLM customer buying base, and you may find an online digital product that is in line with your list, which you can sell to them as an addition to what they've already bought. In this video, we're going to talk about product research, and in particular, how you can find the right affiliate products to promote, how to find relevant affiliate products to solve problems, and how to research and build a keyword list for your products and your market. Now, affiliate marketing has become a great way for people to make money on the internet, but many people are asking, how do I find the right affiliate products to promote? Well, it's not extremely easy, but it's not impossible either. It's a process that involves thought and research, as well as safety precautions. Now, here are a few tips for people wanting to delve into affiliate marketing to find the right affiliate products. And first and foremost, you'll need to decide what your niche, or niche as some people pronounce it, is going to be. A niche is a specific genre of products that you choose to promote, such as crafts, clothes, or food. This is an extremely important step to finding the right affiliate products to promote. And many people are turned off by a site that sells everything, so you need to decide what your niche is going to be to narrow the scope and offer a specific variety of products. And you need to research, research, and research. I've said it 3 times because it's vital for any affiliate marketer to do the proper research to make the right decisions when choosing an affiliate product to promote. There are thousands of companies that offer affiliate programs, but some may not be in your best interest. You'll want to research as many companies with your niche as possible to see which ones fit your needs and which don't. You want to choose the companies that offer the highest commission rates, the best guarantees, and also have proven payment histories. Be very careful when choosing an affiliate program and look up their history with the Better Business Bureau to avoid as much risk as possible. Many companies love to scam new affiliate marketers by charging them for lists of companies who then do the same thing. Supply and demand is not just part of the corporate business world, it's part of all commerce, including e-commerce. Look at what's popular. Many sites offer top lists and they help you decide which products in your niche to promote. The best affiliate products to promote will be closer to the top of these lists. The higher the demand, the higher the profitability is going to be. Do an analysis to see how well you're doing compared to your competition. You'll find the right affiliate products to promote by looking at what they're not offering. If they offer product A and people are looking for products A and B, you'll do better by offering them both. One way to find the right affiliate product to promote is by trying it out yourself. You don't want to sell a product that isn't worth selling because you'll end up losing time and money. And this is also a good way to keep your product list full of only the best products for your consumers. Affiliate marketing can be a dog-eat-dog world, but if you follow these tips you'll find it much easier to be successful. The key is to do the research and avoid scams as often as possible. You'll also want to stay up to date with what the hot products are to keep your customers coming back for more. And you want to find the relevant affiliate products that solve problems. Affiliate marketing has become very popular for many internet users looking to make money through sales, and many get into affiliate marketing to help solve the problems of everyday consumers, whether that's a relationship issue or a dirty carpet. Unfortunately, it's not as easy to get started as it used to be. The competition is tough and the risk of being scammed is much higher, and finding the right products can be difficult for some affiliate marketers. This video will help you find relevant affiliate products to solve problems. Affiliate marketers all over the world are making a lot of money by selling products. How? Well, they're gearing their affiliate product choices towards those that solve problems. The fact of commerce is that consumers will make a purchase on something that solves a problem. They buy gas to fill their tank, thus solving the problem of having an empty gas tank. So an affiliate marketer will want to find relevant affiliate products to solve problems that the consumer may have. A great way to find relevant affiliate products to solve problems is to look at the competition. Look for any products that they don't offer their customers, or look for products that are better than the ones they're promoting. For example, if your target market is based on chocolate lovers, but you have some who suffer from diabetes, the problem is that they cannot eat chocolate provided by their competitors due to the ingredients. And here's where you become a knight in shining armor. You'll want to provide a product that's safe for diabetics, and this will allow you to solve their problem and make the sales that your competitors won't. Scammers can inhibit your chances of finding relevant affiliate products to solve problems, and this is why you want to research any products that you intend on selling, and also try them to ensure that they actually solve the problem intended. If you try software that's meant to clean your computer and in fact it causes more problems, you'll not want to promote that product. And doing the proper research will significantly boost your ability to find relevant affiliate products to solve problems. If you research what problems your target market has, you'll then be able to provide them with the perfect product that's going to help them. Keyword research will actually help this significantly. Keywords like clogged drain, dry skin, or wrinkles all tell you that these people need something to help them, like drain cleaner, lotion, anti-aging cream, and so on. Another form of research to try is leading discussion boards and forums. People all over the web use these types of sites to post their questions for finding certain products. Another thing to do is research the product feedback and reviews to see what is the best and what's not worth selling. So if you plan on becoming an affiliate marketer, you'll need to find relevant affiliate products to solve problems. Great ways to find relevant affiliate products to solve problems is by analyzing your competition, eliminating scams, and doing research. You'll soon see that by focusing on solving your customers' problems, you'll get more sales and have more repeat purchases. You also want to build a keyword list for your products and for your market. And keywords are extremely important when it comes to marketing your product or service to your target audience. The way the internet works is this. First of all, a consumer searches for a product. The products that are of the highest relevance pop up to the top of the search engine result. And the consumer buys the product. Now, it may sound easy, but the truth is there's a little bit more to it than that. After you have established what your product or service is, you need to start the process of building a keyword list so that they can be found. Keywords are the search terms your target audience will use in order to find your product. For example, if you're in the niche of selling hair products, you'll need to do the necessary research to find keywords. You'll want to look for ones that are used in your niche. For example, more than 4 million people here have entered the keyword shampoo, whereas 40,000 people have entered the search term natural shampoo. You want to establish as many keywords as possible for your keyword list, and this will help you target your product to more than one particular audience. For example, if you use biodegradable shampoo, you'll target eco-friendly hair product users, and if you just target shampoo, you'll find a much broader target audience. Here are some tips for building a successful keyword list, and there are quite a few ways to build a keyword list that's going to be effective in marketing your product or service. You want to try adding narrow and broad keyword terms. For example, using our hair care niche, you might want to use the word shampoo, which is a fairly broad term, or herbal essences shampoo, which is going to be a narrowed down one. And alternating the keywords will also help, so try to include as many variations as possible. For example, fruity shampoo, shampoo that's fruity, fruity smelling shampoo, or you can make it even plural, fruity smelling shampoos, are just a few ways to alternate the words fruity and shampoo. Another example would be shampoo, shampoos, shampooing, and that sort of thing. And you want to use more than one language when you're building your keyword list. Use as many languages as you need, and focus on the countries that you intend to sell to. Bear in mind that in countries like America, there are many different languages used on a daily basis, and I've just sort of found some examples here. We've got shampoo in English, as the equivalent in French, Italian, Portuguese, Spanish, and so on. And you want to include as many different languages in your keyword list. Another way is to have misspelled versions of the keywords in your search, and Many people on the internet may not know how to spell a certain brand name, or are simply too busy and they miss a letter. Either way, you'll be able to show up on the search engines if you include misspelled variations of your keywords. And you've got some examples here. You've got they've left off the last letter here. Or sometimes, if you want to notice on your keyboard, sometimes people will hit the key that's to the right or the left of the key they intend to hit. Now on my keyboard, the letter J comes to the right of the letter H, so somebody might hit a J instead of an H when they're typing in shampoo. Or they might get the spelling wrong. They might think it's S sound that starts with a CH, and you can put it like that. Another misspelling might be in the way that the word is pronounced. Now in American English, the word herbal has the H silent, so they pronounce it herbal. Now you might find somebody actually spells it that way, herbal essences, because that's how they would pronounce it, whereas in British English you would pronounce the H and you would say herbal essences. And you might also want to put the benefits or features in your keyword. Now many people may not know what type of product that they're looking for, only what outcome that they want. And adding the benefits or features as keywords is going to enhance the chance that a user is going to find your product. So for example, you could say shiny hair or smooth hair or silky hair. You know, there are 3 different outcomes that people would want from a hair care product. And you might also want to try using the problem as the keyword as well. For example, damaged hair, dry scalp, split ends. They're all reasons why people would want to switch shampoos. Building a vast and effective keyword list is going to take time, but it can be done and it's going to be well worth it. The more keywords you find and the more you apply to your product, the better chance it's going to be found and purchased. If you do the research and follow these tips, you'll begin to build your keyword and promote your products. In this video, we're going to cover some of the basic skills and knowledge that you're going to need to build a strong foundation in your internet business. Basically, to be successful, you're going to need 4 things. You're going to need a domain name, a hosting provider, an autoresponder, and a blog. And we'll cover all of those in this video. Okay, first of all, what is a domain name and how do you register one? Well, millions of people all over the world are using the internet on a daily basis, with more businesses and individuals creating and posting their own websites on the internet than ever before. If you are new to the World Wide Web's capabilities, there is the first initial step that you'll need to take before posting your newly created web page. In order to have a website found on the internet, you'll need to choose and register a domain name for your website. A domain name is the base name which you can choose for your website. Now, a good example would be nameofyourbusiness.com. Try not to mistake it for the URL, which would be http://www.nameofyourbusiness.com. Your domain name is actually inside the URL. It's not the actual URL. And when choosing a domain name, it's best to go with something simple and effective. You'll probably want to use your company name, and if it's already been chosen, try adding a different N, such as .org or .net. You want to avoid using diluted names like by-website-company-name.com, because some people may forget the dashes and then they'll never find you. So, why do you need to register your domain? Well, you'll need to register your domain name for the same reason as registering your actual company name with the state, so nobody else can steal your domain name, meaning there'll be 2 sites with the same domain, which isn't going to work. Imagine if we all lived on the exact same street. How would the post office know which house to go to if we all had the same address? It's the same on the internet. 9 times out of 10, when you sign up for a hosting account, which is what you'll need to park your website on the web, they'll offer you the ability to register a domain name for a year, or you can register it separately. And the first thing you'll need to do is to find an available domain that actively and powerfully conveys your company. That, as I mentioned earlier, that might be the company name, or it could be the name of your product, or it could be what your product does. Next, you'll need to register the domain by paying a fee, and then the domain is going to be yours for the time that the fee covers. Now, a typical fee for registering a domain name for a year will range from roughly $10 to $40 depending on the name and where you decide to purchase it. When dealing with the creation and posting of your website on the World Wide Web, you'll soon see that there are a few things involved. One of the most important steps that you'll need to take when deciding to enter the world of websites is to find and register a domain name. And the domain name will be the name in which you choose to have for your website. An example would be mycompanyname.com, as I just mentioned. And it's best to keep in mind that you'll need to put serious thought into the domain name itself and pick a company to register it for you. And here are some of the more popular ones. First one here is GoDaddy, and GoDaddy is probably the largest domain registrar, and they offer lots of different domain extensions. You can see here you've got .com, info, net, org, me, mobi, biz, usca, ws, ag, and so on, all the way down. Quite a large selection here. Not just for the United States, they've got ones like for Japan and New Zealand and Taiwan and so on, and the UK, etc. And they also do things like domain renewals, registrations, private registrations. They do back orders, bulk pricing, and a whole lot of other stuff. And you can also get web hosting from them as well. And they are, by and large, the most popular registrar on the internet. They also do international pricing. I'm showing the prices here in US dollars. But you can also, if I click on here, you can see you can select your country or region, all the different ones here that they cover, or you can choose from several different currencies here. So you can generally buy from GoDaddy either in US dollars or in your local currency. Another one is Dotster, and Dotster are very reasonable priced, and they do .com, .net, .org, .biz, info, us, .ca, .tv, .name, cc, desr, md, co.uk, us.com, and so on. And they've got special offers going all the time, so it's worthwhile checking back from time to time. They also do hosting plans and so on, and so there's quite a lot of stuff here on Dotster. Another one here is Monica.com, and again very similar. They do lots of different top level domains, and again you can buy and sell domain names as well. They've got a marketplace, Snap Names, where you can buy and sell domains at auction. So if you don't want to have a brand new domain name, you can buy an existing domain name via their auction site. Then you've got this one here, registered.com, and again they're quite reasonably priced. They also do web hosting and web design and that sort of thing. You can start off with just a basic email package right up to fully fledged e-commerce. Namecheap is, as the name implies, where you can get some very cheap domain names, and they also offer things like SSL certificates and so on. And finally there's 1&1, And there are some great perks when you join their domain accounts, and it makes it one of the best registrars in many reviews. And their benefits include private registration, emails, email aliases, domain forwarding, URL masking, and DNS management. And they have lots of different domain extensions you can get: .com, .net, .org, info, name, biz, US, WS, Mobi, and so on. And you can see here there's all the information about what they do right here on their website. And when you're picking your domain, be sure to choose one that's going to be effective and easy to find. If you can't find the domain name of your choice, well, try a different extension to see if you can find the one of your choice. So if your website.com is taken, then try your website.net or your website.org, or perhaps if you're in a country that has a country designation, you could have .co.uk or .com.au or .ca, that sort of thing, to see if you can't find one that will do just as good a job. And choosing the best registrar to register your domains is pretty easy. You just look at the price and the benefits and see which one is going to best fill your need. Now, always avoid any registrars that you feel are scammers, and make sure that the one you choose has a guarantee and a good feedback history. Let's talk a bit about web hosting. Now, the internet is littered with websites ranging from A to Z, but where do all these sites come from, and how are they on the web? These are all questions for a newbie looking to create and post a website on the internet for all the world to see. Well, the magic answer is web hosting. And web hosting is a service provided by many companies that allows your website to be part on the web. You'll need hosting for any person to view a website at any time. And owning a website is much like owning a house or a business. The domain name is the address, the hosting is the lot or property the building, in other words the website, is placed on. And the answer to this question is merely based on preference. It's always best to go with a web hosting company that has great features, prices, and reliability. There are free hosting companies, but they're not as good as the fee-based companies. So if you plan to have a website that needs to be seen 24/7, your best bet is to go with a paid-for web hosting company that fits your needs. I'll just give you a quick rundown of some of the best web hosting companies and the services that they offer. GoDaddy, which we talked about a bit earlier, has a really wide range of services along with their web hosting, and that's why they're the largest and the best rated company on the web. And they have packages ranging from economy to unlimited, as well as all three on a specified payment plan. You can get email, MySQL databases, and a whole lot of other stuff as well. In fact, if I scroll down here, you can see the different plans that they do. Right up to the unlimited one and so on, and they can do things like dedicated hosting and all sorts of other stuff as well, and they're very reasonably priced. Another one is yahoo.com. Now, Yahoo is known as a search engine and as an email service, but they also offer web hosting, and the benefits of using this web hosting company is unlimited emails, free setup, 30-day money-back guarantee, unlimited domains, or one domain free for life, and quite a lot more. And the prices are fairly reasonable as well. You can see at the time that I'm recording this video, you can get 12 months for $7.46 a month for the first 3 months, and then $9.95 a month thereafter, and that's a pretty good deal. Another one is Fat Cow. And this is one of the best rated web hosting companies in many reviews, and they offer a free domain name for life, which is going to help to eliminate constant renewals every year. And some great benefits that you get are unlimited bandwidth, unlimited email accounts, unlimited domains that you can host on one account, and of course free setup. They also offer MySQL databases, site builder, and a lot of other features. And as you can see, right now they've got it on special $58 a year, regularly $88 a year, which isn't a bad deal even at the regular price. And then there's justhost.com, and it has a great many features as a web hosting company, including a free domain name for life. And you also get free setup, 30-day money-back guarantee, unlimited bandwidth, and unlimited domains under one account. And the prices range anywhere from $5 to $8 a month. In fact, they've got a special going at the time I'm recording this for $3.95, which isn't a bad deal at all. And also they have helplines set up in various countries. So for example, this is the United States. You've got a number that you can call for support within the US. In the United Kingdom, you've got a local number there, and again, pricing in sterling. So it just helps sort of simplify things. And it's easy to see that there's a wide variety of hosting companies to choose from, each fitting the needs of different people. And web hosting is a fact of life on the web, and while using a free service is obviously cheaper, it's not the best option for those looking for reliability. Another great thing is that many of these sites offer referral and reseller programs for those interested in making money to pay for the hosting. The number one thing to remember is to shop around for the best web hosting company that fits your needs. If you've ever filled out anything on the World Wide Web, you would have been contacted by an autoresponder. Autoresponders are programs that send out automatic emails to a person after they've filled out a form online. For example, when you sign up for a website, there's usually a confirmation email sent to you, and that's the work of an autoresponder. There are two different types of autoresponder: standard and advanced. The standard is basic, and it's great for thank you emails. So when you send someone an email, or when somebody sends you an email and you're out of the office and you get an automated reply saying, I'm away on vacation, I'll be back after such and such a date, that's a fairly simple autoresponder. The advanced ones are more in depth, with capabilities of scheduling unlimited automated emails, and this is especially great for newsletters or promotional coupons. Autoresponders are one of the greatest technological advances for many businesses. If you have an average of, say, 100 orders a day, do you really want to spend the time sending a thank you email to each customer? Well, probably not. Any website that actively responds to their visitors will benefit extremely from an autoresponder by saving them time and stress. Let's just take a look at the top two autoresponder companies, and that's Aweber and GetResponse. Now, Aweber is one of the top-rated autoresponders on the World Wide Web. One of the best features of using Aweber as your autoresponder is the fact that it's one of the most powerful email marketing tools to date. Using Aweber as your autoresponder will allow you to send an unlimited amount of emails to your website's visitors with a click of the button. You'll also be able to create your own newsletters or choose from over 103 pre-made templates to send immediately or schedule for a later date and time. You'll also be able to split test different messages to see which ones are the most effective. Aweber also allows you to view and analyze clicks in your emails. Aweber also allows you to create opt-in forms and pages without HTML knowledge, which can be very handy indeed. And you can simply create an opt-in form and place it on your site or in a pop-up. And you can also have your subscribers sent to a certain page on your site after they fill out the form. And they also have an easy-to-use autoresponder management system to manage your email marketing campaigns. The other one is GetResponse, and GetResponse is another autoresponder that has made it on top of many lists across the internet. GetResponse prides itself on having unlimited features like unlimited messages, unlimited message length, follow-up autoresponders, broadcasts, and a whole lot more. And they also have advanced features to enhance the personalization of your email messages. And you'll also be able to view statistics with their tracking tools that track clicks, sales, visitors, and a whole lot more. And you can also manage multiple lists at the same time, as well as being able to block certain email addresses to reduce spam. They also have a feature where you can create an unblockable pop-up, as well as eliminate robots from signing up to your forms. Now, autoresponders are a great technological asset for many companies and should be an accessory of all businesses. With the time that you're saved from having to deal with all the emails that you're going to get, you'll be able to focus on making money. So try out Aweber and GetResponse to benefit from the many features of having an autoresponder today. And we'll continue this video in part 2. Welcome to part 2. I want to talk a bit about blogs and blogging. Freedom of speech has taken on a whole new meaning with the use of blogs. Blogs have become extremely popular because they're free and they're easy to use. And if you're one of the millions who've wanted to spread the word through a blog, well, you've come to the right place to get started. It's actually quite simple in some cases and can be difficult with some other blogging programs. Setting up a blog through Blogger is really simple. Blogger is a blogging program created by Google, and it's free to use and simple to get started. All you need to do is sign up and then sign in, and you get a free account and you can start to use the program right away. And Blogger is hosted through Google, and it allows you to use a subdomain, for example yourname.blogspot.com. And after you sign up, you go through the process of choosing the design template. And next thing you do is you go ahead with adding content through their user-friendly control panel, and voila, you have a blog. With WordPress, actually there are two versions of WordPress. The first one here at wordpress.com actually isn't too much different than a regular blogging site. And the other one you'll find here at wordpress.org, which you download and host on your site. And it's quite a complicated process. What you have to do is download it, and then you open the file. You have to configure the MySQL databases on your server, upload it via an FTP server, and then set it all up on your site. If you have a hosting package that includes Fantastico, you can install it at a click of a button, but if you don't, then you have to install it manually, and it can be a bit difficult if you're not particularly technically minded. And then finally there's Movable Type here at movabletype.org. And again, it's similar to the downloadable version of WordPress. It's free to sign up, but you have to download it as a zip file, unzip it, and then FTP the files to your server and change all the permissions and so on. It does come with instructions as to how to do it, but again, like the downloadable version of WordPress, it can be a bit difficult if you're not technically minded. As I was saying earlier, many of the different hosting companies available offer a quick and easy installation process for adding a blog to your site. GoDaddy.com, for example, is a great hosting site that does this in less than 5 minutes with no configurations at your end. And this makes it amazingly easy to set up a blog for those who aren't particularly technical. And what you can simply do is search the web to see which blogging program you would like to use best and then get started. Another great idea is to use a different template than the default, and there are lots available which you can get for free, or there's some you have to pay for. And if you go to Google and search free WordPress themes, for example, if you're installing WordPress, you're going to find a whole lot of different sites that offer free templates, free themes that you can start to use and make your blog look a bit different from all the rest. Managing a blog is more than just posting a few items and then that's it. For those who want to use a blog as an information portal, managing a blog is a process that takes time, patience, and actual work. And there are things that you'll need to do to get your blog on the map and maintain a constant and frequent visitor flow. Now, here are some vital tips to help you learn how to manage your blog and get closer to becoming an icon in the blogging world. And the first thing to do is to create a schedule. In order to effectively manage your blog, you'll need to create a realistic schedule for the time you will apply to the process. It's extremely important that it's a truly realistic schedule so that you don't over or underestimate and lose faith in managing your blog. Try to start small and then gradually increase the amount of time that you'll put into managing your blog. And then you want to figure out your priorities, and this is best determined after you figure out what you're going to use your blog for. If it's a company blog or a blog used to sell or promote things, then you'll need to create a priority list to manage your blog effectively. When you manage your blog, you'll want to learn about posting frequently, as the posts are the heart and soul of the whole blog. So try to post daily or every other day to ensure that your readers are getting the most up-to-date information possible. Readers visit certain blogs frequently because they're full of new and updated information, so try creating a list of topics to update frequently and then write about one each day. Some bloggers keep a notebook with them all the time because inspiration can hit at the strangest moments. Unfortunately, the blogging world has the same problems with spammers as any other part of the internet. Many blogging systems are integrating widgets such as Askimet to block spammers and save you time that it takes going through all that nasty spam. The long-told phrase, practice makes perfect, is just as true for managing a blog. It takes a lot of time to learn an effective routine, and it's important to truly try before giving up, although you should never really give up. Practice also helps you to create posts much quicker and makes the time it takes to manage a blog significantly shorter. And you'll want to utilize the extra tools that come with your blog. Blogging programs offer those extra tools for a reason, to make managing your blog much easier. You'll find a wealth of useful tools in your control panel, such as RSS feed tools, spammer protection, analytics, and a whole lot more. Look into these and see what you think might help you manage your blog more effectively. If you find that managing your blog has become too much for you, you do have the option of outsourcing. And there are many sites that help connect you with bloggers and blog managers looking for work. And this is going to cost you more, but it'll be worth it in the long run if your blog is making you money. Managing a blog is not as easy as it looks, but if you utilize these tips, you'll soon see that it can be less chaotic and more effective. Continuously check your blog's program, forums, and blogs to see who's using what technologies and what technologies are making it easier for you to manage your blog. Bloggers all over the world have their opinions about the blogging programs they use. Two highly used blogging programs are Blogger and WordPress, both of which had their own features and downfalls. But there's been a wide range of debate to see who would win a fight between Blogger and WordPress. There are many things to consider when comparing these two blogging programs, such as setup, templates, usability, and features. Well, let's get started. And in the blue corner, sponsored by Google, it's Blogger. And in the green corner, the up-and-coming challenger, WordPress. Round 1 is setup. In the Blogger versus WordPress debate, the setup between the two programs is drastically different. Blogger's setup is quite simple and only requires you to sign up for a free account and pick a blog theme and name. WordPress's setup can be much more difficult than Blogger's. WordPress requires you to sign up, download, configure files, FTP transfer to your server, and then install. For those who are unfamiliar with server technology, they're going to find it extremely hard to set up WordPress. Thus, Blogger wins this round. And round 2 is templates. Every blogging program has basic templates to choose from when you're creating a blog. WordPress comes equipped with 2 themes when installing it onto your server. However, there is an abundant amount of free and fee-based themes available on the web. But Blogger has 12 templates to choose from in the base process of getting started. Again, there are those who offer free and fee-based templates for Blogger as well. But for the sake of simplicity, Blogger wins this round due to having more templates on the base site. Round 3 is usability. In the Blogger versus WordPress debate, the usability between the two is quite different. Many say that Blogger is better than WordPress when it comes to usability, and others say vice versa. So let's look at the basics. Blogger has 3 sections: postings, settings, and layouts. It's simple and effective, but a little difficult to understand and organize. WordPress has a uniquely integrated control panel that has a separate place for posting blog posts and web pages. There's also a place to edit, both for newbies and advanced webmasters. Not to mention its organization is simple and effective. Thus, WordPress wins this round. And round 4 is features. Both Blogger and WordPress have many options and extra features to choose from. Both of these programs offer widget and commenting capabilities. Blogger has the option to have multi-language blogs, multiple blogs on one account, and group blogging. However, WordPress has many features that are less limited than Blogger's, a favorite being the ability to archive and organize the way you want. It also has better text formatting options and accurate coding for a crisp, professional-looking blog. Let's face it, professional is always the best option, so WordPress wins this round. The debate of Blogger versus WordPress has come to a tie, thus proving the long-known truth that choice is based on experience and personal preference. The information in this video will bring you one step closer to choosing which blogging program is best for you in your situation. If you want an easy and effective way to just write what you want, Blogger is for you. If you prefer a professional-looking website with a blog, WordPress is the way to go. Before you start on your blog, there are a few key items that you need to remember in order to have a successful blog that people will want to read. If you stick with these items, you're almost guaranteed a quality blog that will get you a good amount of traffic onto your site. The first thing to keep in mind is how many other blogs are there on the internet that are on the same topic that you want to have your blog on. You may have to do a web search and see just how many blogs there are on the topic that you've chosen. If you don't see many blogs on your topic, you probably have a good chance of getting a good amount of hits to your blog. If you search and find a good amount of blogs on your topic, you'll probably want to change your topic, as the odds are that not many people will visit your blog if they're already reading somebody else's on the same topic. And if you find no blogs on your topic at all when you search for it, then there's a great chance that you'll have a niche in the market that only you will enjoy, and all the blog traffic will be directed to your blog alone. Once you've chosen your topic, you may want to visit some blog marketing websites where you can get downloads that you can offer to those people who visit your site. And there are many different types of free items that you can get for your blog. One popular free item are those smiley software packages that can be downloaded, and then people can add them to their instant messages or emails. And most people have a fascination with these little picture files and love adding them to their collections. You could also add free online games. There are many different types of games that you can add to your blog for download. You may also be able to make extra money by adding freeware to your blog. Promoters of this type of software will pay you each time somebody downloads the program. When you start getting a lot of hits on your blog, you can also sell advertising space and make even more money, and this can be very profitable for those who choose to do online blog marketing. It's very, very important that you keep your blog content completely original. You'll lose credibility if you're just copying and pasting content from another blog or resource. By keeping your blog original, you'll be assured that people will return to read your blog again and again, as they will be certain of your sincerity and originality. You'll also be able to get more advertisers on an original blog. There's also a chance that you could get into some trouble if you're plagiarizing another person's blog content. So by keeping your blog original, you'll be assured at a successful and legal blog that could potentially earn you some extra income. If you have a long blog post you want to make, you could split it up into 3 or 4 sections, and then your readers will want to come back and see what the next installment is going to tell them. You could leave them hanging with a cliffhanger type ending that will make them want to come back and see what you're going to be writing on next. Alternatively, if your blog is a how-to or instructional blog, you could post one step at a time, and doing this will practically force your readers to come back to get further instruction from your blog. One note here though is don't take too much time between sets of instructions, as your readers may become frustrated if they had to wait too long for the next step to be posted. You want to keep them interested, but if you take too long, they may simply become bored. When you start up your blog, you'll want to make sure you get a lot of hits when people search your topics. One way to make sure this happens is to use relevant keywords that can be searched from any search engine and will allow your blog to be found when this search takes place. There are many ways you can make sure that your blog has the content and keyword searchability that will put your blog at the top of the search engine results list. Using keywords that are relevant to your topic is probably one of the most important aspects in determining the success of your blog. It's important to make sure that you're searchable through any search engine so those interested in your topic can find you. Because most people will search for blogs using different keywords, it's imperative that you include as many keywords or phrases that will garner the most hits no matter what the keywords or phrases searched. One great way to do this is to get some of your friends or colleagues together and just sit down and say the first words that come to mind when you're thinking about your blog topic. This type of session will allow you plenty of ideas, and you can then dismiss the keywords that do not make sense, as you may get some that are not really as relevant as they may have seemed at first. This is an easy way to get as many keywords as possible that will enable search engines and those searching for your topic to find you. You may also be able to get differing opinions of keywords that you may not have thought to be relevant. The downside to this method is trying to get the list of words into workable sentences, and it can be time consuming going through each word a second time to confirm its relativity. Now, if you don't have the time for a session like that, what you can do is find some tools that can help you discover good keywords. Some are free, some you have to pay for. And I suppose the best two are the Google AdWords keyword tool. If you just do a search in Google for Google AdWords keyword tool, you can find it here. And what you do is you enter your keyword and fill out the captcha here, and then press Get Keyword Ideas, and it'll come up with a whole lot of different keywords that you can use. Or you can download this software here, which is Good Keywords, and this is actually a paid for service, but there is a free trial version, and it's going to give you lots of different keywords that you can use, as well as lots of statistics about how often they're searched for and so on. And you'll need to have a great grasp of your topic so that when you search for your keywords or phrases, you'll get the most relative keywords for your topic. And this will save you a lot of time, and if you decide to update your blog, it'll be easy to search for more relevant keywords or phrases. Now, some of these programs, like Good Keywords, may cost you a little bit, but it'll quickly enable you to fast search keywords and phrases that you can access and use quickly, and it's well worth the investment. Now, another great way to search out keywords and phrases is to type them yourself into a search engine and see what types of blogs your search produces. If there is a relevance that goes with your topic when you search, you know that you're on the right track. And this can be time consuming, and it's often hit and miss, but you'll be able to get a few keywords and a few phrases this way. And if you're writing a blog on a topic that's not familiar, this method may not yield the results that you're looking for. And Google actually has a search engine just for blogs, and it's this one, blogsearch.google, and I'm in the UK, so it's .co.uk, but there is one at google.com, I believe. Yeah, there we go. And you can see it's got all the different blogs, and you can type in a topic, let's say, and it just searches blogs. And you can see there's a whole lot of different blogs for our search topic, hair care. And then you can go through and read some of these blogs and so on. One of the most important things to remember is that in the beginning it may be a bit hit and miss. You may need to change your keywords or phrases from time to time if you're not getting the hits to your blog as you feel that you should be. And this could be the biggest clue as to whether or not your keywords or phrases are bringing in traffic to your blog. Most websites that post blogs will have a counter for you to see how many hits your blog is getting during a certain time frame. By keeping an eye on this counter, you'll be able to see when your keywords are bringing in traffic to your blog, and you can then work on your keywords or phrases to get the most relevant keywords and phrases for your topic. If you're looking to build a marketing blog or a website in order to make money, you may want to consider becoming an affiliate who sells other people's products for them. And this is a great way to generate extra income for stay-at-home workers who'd like to earn some extra cash without having to invest a lot of capital in order to do it. This is probably one of the easiest ways to increase your income with very little effort on your part. There are a few tips that will help you to add traffic to your website or blog that will enable you to be more successful as an affiliate for other products on the web. There may be many types of items that you can become affiliated to. Some may be software that's downloaded directly from a website or blog, and others are items that may need to be shipped from the manufacturer. The first thing that you'll need to do before you begin the process of selling products on your website or blog is to find a product that's in great demand. You can do this by searching the affiliate programs online. If the product you're going to pre-sell is a popular item, you'll have more success at getting a good amount of traffic that's willing to purchase this product from your website or blog. You will also want to make sure the product is one you're familiar with, as you will not be able to sell a product that you do not truly believe in. Many have a tendency to just grab any product that they think will make money on their website or blog. By doing the research first and believing in the product, you'll have more success in getting the product onto your pre-sale list, and you'll generate more income this way. It is also important to add products that are not too expensive, as people will be more likely to purchase products that are less expensive. You will generate more income from a good amount of small sales than you would from one large sale. This is a common mistake that's made by many affiliates. They assume that because a product is a high-end item or it's an expensive piece of software, then they're going to make more money than they would with a less expensive item or a smaller piece of software. And the opposite is actually true. While you may have 1 or 2 sales a month with an expensive item, the odds are you will be able to sell more of a less expensive item or software over the long run. And you can increase your blog or website hits by adding reviews that you've written about your affiliate's products. And these reviews should be original content, and they should describe the product in full, and should also allow the consumer the opportunity to purchase these products from your website. If you've taken the time to find a product or products that you believe in and you're familiar with, you will be more successful in writing articles that will genuinely sell the products in question. You can send out these reviews to your email list as well as posting them on your website or blog to generate more interest in the product or software that you're offering or are affiliated to. If you're sending out emails to your group of subscribers, you do not always want to send out promotions for free items each time you send out an email. Your group will get so used to the free items that they will not want to purchase items from you as an alternative. If you stagger your promotional emails, you will have more success with your pre-sale items, as your email group will visit your site or blog to purchase these items, as well as taking advantage of the free promotions that you're offering. In this final video, we're going to cover ways that you can drive some traffic to your blog and ways that you can monetize your blog to make some extra cash. If you have a website or a blog and you're not getting the hits that you feel your content deserves, then you'll need to take advantage of ways to drive traffic to your website or blog in order to be successful. And there are many methods available on the internet that will help your blog to generate more traffic and thereby make it more successful. This is especially true for those who are using affiliate marketing to generate income from their blogs. And the first way is to put a signature at the bottom of a forum posting or an email. If you belong to any public forum, you'll be allowed a signature that is free for you to post. And this signature will be seen anytime you post a topic or reply to an existing topic. And you can put a link that will access your blog or web page directly at any time. Now, since public forums tend to generate a lot of traffic, it only makes sense to take advantage of this handy tool to generate traffic to your site. You can also add a small note telling the people on your forum what your link is to and what they will find there in order to get interested parties to your website or blog. Most email accounts also allow you a signature at the end of your message. Instead of putting the standard information such as your name and contact information, you can add your blog or website links as well, and this will get more people to see your links on a daily basis. Since you'll send out many emails in a week, and many who have a blog or website are sending out more than the average person, you'll get your links viewed by all the people in your contact list. And this is a step many do not consider when trying to generate traffic to their websites or blogs. You'll want to write original content articles that you can submit to directories that speak on the topic of your blog or the items offered on your website. You can use the information box to include a link to your website and blog, and that will direct traffic directly to you. You will want to make sure that your article uses common keywords and phrases that will be searched by your clientele that are interested in your blog topic or your website. When potential customers or clientele do a web-related search, your article will appear. They can then simply click the link that you've provided to give them access to your web page. You want to keep your articles current, original and interesting so that your potential new customers will be interested in reading what you're writing. And you can use Google AdWords. If you don't have a Google account, you'll want to set one up first and foremost. Now, AdWords isn't a free service, but it's not one of the more expensive methods of generating traffic to your website either. And you'll pay a small fee to create and set up your account, and this is typically in the $5 to $10 range, so it's affordable to most that are getting started with their blog or website, even if they've not generated a lot of income yet. You'll then decide what payment type you would like to incorporate, and the two means of payments are pay-per-click and site target. Now, pay-per-click is exactly what it implies. You pay for each click that is made on your link or banner that directs people to your site. This is also generally a small amount, and it's not going to break you even if you're not generating a lot of income at first. The other method is site target, and with this plan you'll be charged every time your website generates 1,000 views. Now keep in mind though that you'll be charged for 1,000 views whether or not your site is actually clicked on. If you're a blog owner and you'd like to increase your income, you may not be aware of the need for back-end profits and building a blog list to help build up your sales. If you're just interested in starting a blog, then this information is going to benefit you as well. When you're selling items or software online, you typically are not going to make much money or generate much income from your first few sales, as this is typically going to fund the startup costs associated with starting your website or blog. It's the sales after that, or the back-end sales, that will generate more profit for your blog or website. Because the cost of marketing will and can exceed the initial payments made to you, you'll not start to make much profit on your first few orders. Most people will not purchase high-price items from you until they're sure that you are reputable and that you deliver your goods in a timely manner and that these goods are of high quality and as you describe them. You'll be getting small dollar sales at first that will not cover your marketing costs. And this is the most important time for a startup blog or website, as you'll want to make sure that you keep your clientele happy and coming back to your blog or website to purchase your more high-end products or services. And once you've established yourself as a trustworthy seller, people will be more inclined to purchase higher-end products from you, as they'll not be concerned about losing any money using your blog or website. Trust is imperative in any online or any brick-and-mortar type company, and this is even more so when you're running a blog marketing company. Once your first few sales have taken place, the rest of your profit will be considered back-end, and they'll generate the most profit from your blog or website. Now, it can be frustrating getting over the initial hump that will take you from breaking even to getting to the point where your main profit is from back-end sales. But you must keep at it and not get too discouraged, as it will happen over time. Once you gain the trust of your clientele, once your business reaches a sort of a critical mass, you'll be able to start generating income from the back end. Once you've gained your clientele or customers' trust, you can offer them an upgrade to their existing account that will offer them certain perks that they would not normally receive as a regular customer. And this can be in the way of a membership that will cost them an annual charge but will afford them discounts on current products, or you can offer high-end products that are not offered to the general public. Once you begin selling, you'll want to build an email list of your current customers and make sure that you keep them up to date on your current items for sale or on any promotions that you may be running. And you can begin to build an email list from friends and family. If you belong to a public forum, you can add these contacts to your email list, as they may be interested in your products and services, and it may not be prudent for you to advertise directly on your forum, as some forums don't allow free advertising. Once you begin to get a clientele base directly from your blog or website, you'll want to keep contact with these customers so that you'll be able to remain in their minds, and they will be more likely to return to your site and purchase more products from you. When you're sending out promotional emails with free items, don't send out too many of these types in succession. You should instead stagger these emails with sales emails so that your customers on your email list, they don't always expect to get free items all the time, as this is going to cut down your back-end sales to a great degree. So by offering sale items with your promotions, you will be more likely to generate sales along with your free or sale items. Once you have the basics of setting up your blog, of finding a niche market and learning to get article and blog post ideas, then you'll be ready to monetize your site and start some income flowing. By adding some affiliate products and services that are relevant to your niche and putting up some contextual advertising like Google AdSense or Yahoo Publisher, you'll give your visitors choices between what they want to buy and use to solve the problem. It's just a matter of finding the right products to match your website. Some good affiliate programs to start with include ClickBank, and this is the easiest and most popular digital products affiliate program out there, and you can find it at clickbank.com. Then there's pay.com, which you can find at pay.com.com. You have to write it all out. And this is another digital product affiliate site that's growing in popularity, and it's integrated with your PayPal account. Then you've got Amazon.com, and you can find books and audios relevant to almost any niche that you'd care to set up. And Amazon is one of the largest affiliate programs on the web, with a wide assortment of products to choose from. And then there's Commission Junction, which you can hear at cj.com. And it's another biggie, and it has a ton of affiliate programs for some of the major brands. Now, these are just 4, but there are many, many more out there that offer a wide variety of products and services that will help you make money from your website, in addition to any products or services that you're offering personally. Once you have one website and sales system set up, it's very easy to duplicate the same thing in other markets. So you might start out selling custom crafted sewing creations or custom cutlery. However, anything that you're passionate about is something that you can build a site and a thriving, growing business around. Curiosity and creativity are your best allies in the pursuit of new markets to approach, so don't be afraid to experiment. This video series has just scratched the surface of what you can do on the internet, and I wish you the very best success.